Two of the rarest Magic the Gathering items went up for auction this past week. Let's discuss those interesting items. Yes.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There's a couple of places to get really cool Magic the Gathering stuff. One of them is Facebook. You get a lot of cool stuff there because there's a lot of people there. The other one is actually Heritage Auctions. There's they don't sell stuff as often as eBay, but often they get a lot of cooler stuff than eBay. Two items just went up for sale and, well, sold in the past week, and the prices were appropriate, but let's discuss. For the first time in a whole bunch of years, an Arabian Nights box went up for auction. It sold for $212,000, and with the buyer's premium of 20%, that comes to about $250, $260, which Rudy just bought a box for $250, so it's pretty much in line with the current sales, the current market for an Arabian Nights box. I saw on Facebook, what's his name? Mr. Nocenti. I forgot his first name. Anyway, the Arabian Nights pack that I have is a PSA 10. It came from his break back, I think it was 2016. You can tell by the serial numbers which came from his break and which didn't. So yeah, this is the first time one's gone up for auction in quite some time. I think almost a decade. Instead of being a private sale, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, the story behind this one is that the original seller had two boxes. He was able to complete his full Arabian Nights set with the first box, and so that's why he was selling the second box. So very cool. Arabian Nights box, you rarely see that. It's kind of crazy that one even went up for auction. There was other stuff too. There was a Legends box, some revised boxes. The revised boxes were stronger than I thought they'd be, around 6, 7, maybe even $9,000 depending on which one. The Legends box went for $30,000. But the real item, the real, historical piece that sold during this auction was, I'm sure I put up a picture, was this sheet. Now, this sheet, it was advertised as the first foils from Magic the Gathering. It said in the advertisement, although the bottom row has been cut off, so on and so forth. So let me discuss this sheet. On the sheet is Lightning Dragon, Drifting Meadow, and on the bottom is some set symbols and a Blastoise test print. Now this bottom row, the set symbols and the Blastoise, was cut off likely due to the current, the past 3-year market bubble where Pokemon was crazily inflated. Somebody probably chopped it off to get it, to sell it into that market. It makes sense. What annoys me, though, is that the other cards haven't appeared. Like, here's a picture. If you look at the bottom of this sheet, they were testing out set symbols and all this. So what this sheet is, it's one of just a few test sheets when Wizards of the Coast bought Pokemon and they were trying to make foil cards in 1998 before Saga, for Legacy, right? And so on this sheet is a Blastoise in regular foil, not the cosmic foil or whatever they call it that Pokemon has with all the stars and stuff in the background. It's regular Magic the Gathering foil. So what this sheet is a test print of Magic the Gathering. So this sheet, not only is it one of the first foils, it is literally one of the test sheets for foils. And this sold for $3,000, vastly undervalued in my opinion. This is a rare item, and so rare that maybe 10 were made, and most likely most of them were destroyed. It looks like a quarter sheet, but it isn't. It's a full sheet where only a quarter of the front is printed on. The rest is just straight foil. They have Magic the Gathering backs, and similar card with gold borders. This one has black borders. A similar card with gold borders sold during the whole bubble 2022. I think it sold. It had a 6.5 CGC grade, 322,000. Wow. So yeah, this sheet sold I should have went for it. It's pretty crazy historical item. Like it's very tough to find items that actually and there's no other way to say it, that historic and that impactful. This is from when things changed. You know, this is from back in the day, the golden age when WotC owned Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Very cool thing. I wish I didn't let it go, huh? I should have went for it. Well, just wanted to have a discussion and show you guys these sheets. It's very cool. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. This is all just sponsored by me and patrons. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. Peace.
Man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?